discussed about how to realize direct form 1 and direct form 2 system. Okay. Uh, I think I have given one example to plot it or to realize the direct form 2. How many of you are done? Can I get a response for that? How many of you have completed that second part of the example which I have given yesterday? $21.
Yes, sir.
Have you completed, madam, that part, yesterday's part?
सर वो सिर्फ डायग्राम निकालेंगे.
Diagram निकाले. After that,
इक्वेशन नहीं.
equation you have not written. Okay. Who else completed that part?
यस सर, सिर्फ डायग्राम ही निकालते हैं.
सिर्फ diagram निकाले हैं. With the diagram, also we need to write the equation. ठीक है. That part I will tell you today. Let's see, like how many of you have done diagram at least? 2 members. What about others?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Diagram you have completed. 5 members. Still, what about others? Okay, let's see today like how to complete the diagram as well as the equation again. So what is expected? So this is the question. Let me write down here once again. Let me draw the diagram also. You just help me in that part. Okay. So what is h of z? We have finally calculated with respect to the yesterday's example. What is h of z? H of z is equals to, we have written this as, क्या लिखे वहां पे?
7z square
7z square
minus 5.25 z
z after that
plus 1.375
1.375 divided by
z square minus
z square minus
0.75 z
0.75
z plus 0.15 0.125
125. Okay, so if I want to write it in negative powers, so how do I write it as 7 minus 5.25 z inverse plus 1.375 z power minus 2 divided by 1 minus 0.75 z inverse plus 0.125 z power minus 2. Hope everyone understood this. How to write it in negative power? Just I have taken z power 2 as a common and divided throughout the equation by z power 2. So we got this. Now how many delays you require for this? Total number of delays required. How much? Block आप लोगों ने ड्रॉ किए. Number of delays required are how much? Yes. How many?
4.
In direct form 2 we are drawing. This is we are drawing it for direct form 2. Direct form 1 already we have done.
2.
है ना? तो अभी इसको हम direct form 2 का block diagram we are just drawing. We are just drawing as a direct form 2. For that we require the total two delay elements. So this is, I will write it like this. तो यहाँ पे एक डिले होगा, right? This is Z inverse. और इसको बड़ा कर लिया. This is first delay element, Z inverse, and the second delay element, one more delay element is Z inverse. Okay, so here I am writing X of n, and here I am writing Y of n. Right. So here now this side I require one adder. और यहाँ पे एक adder रहेगा आपका. Okay. So first we will complete this part. तो अभी मुझे आप लोगों ने multiplier बताना. Already you have drawn the diagram, right? So what are the multipliers on this side? यहाँ पे क्या multiplier रहेगा आपका? This way it is there.
0.75.
The multiplier is 0.75 minus na. It is minus, and again it is 0.125. These are the coefficients of the y function. तो ये आपका y function होगा यहाँ पे, और ये आपका x function है. मतलब ये इधर जाने के बाद ऐसा होता है. Don't get confusion here again. Okay. Now on this side.
So it's plus 0.75.
Yes, sir. Plus 0.75 and minus 0.25.
Okay, okay, that's correct. It is plus 0.75. Okay. So यहाँ पे let me write it plus. This is plus 0.75. This is plus 0.75, and this is minus 0.125. Okay. Now on this side, what are the multipliers we will get?
Minus 5.25.
So here it is minus 5.25. उसके बाद here it is
1.375.
1.375. और यहाँ पे क्या रहेगा इसका?
7.
7. Okay. Now how do you write this? So ये part आपका what is here, like this will be your input portion and this will be your output portion. ठीक है? Now suppose if I want to write the values here or the equation for this part, so first we will write the input portion, or first we will write the output portion. So what I will write? So here first I will write it as y of n is equals to, what we will write? Y of n is equals to, so first term this 0.75 multiplied with, so if I pass this y of n with this delay element, what I will get? क्या मिलेगा मुझे यहाँ पे? 0.75 into y of n minus 1, क्योंकि the output is passing through the first delay element, right? Then minus, what I will get? 0.125 y of, कितना आएगा यहाँ पे? n minus 2. बराबर? The first and this part we are writing it as a output function. तो ये part लिख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे. This is what we are writing as a output function. ठीक है? So I am just taking this y of n is passing through this part, it is adding with this. So I am writing it as y of 0.75 y of n minus 1. Then second y of n is passing through the second delay element, which is multiplied with minus 0.125. Then further what we can write here? This is for the y coefficient. For x coefficient, what we will write? If this x of n is passing through this part, first क्या आएगा? Now can you tell me?
7x of n.
Yes, it is 7x of n plus, what next?
Minus 5.25x of n minus 1.
Minus 5.25 x of n minus 1 then next plus 1.375 x of n minus 2. So this is what directly we are writing the equation from this diagram, which is same as our direct form 1 equation. बराबर चेक करो एक बार, whether it is same as that of direct form equation 1.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, मतलब यहाँ पे उतना ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं आएगा, आपका इक्वेशन सेम ही रहेगा. सो विद द ब्लॉक डायग्राम वी नीड टू राइट दैट पार्ट. ये एक आसान तरीका है. अदरवाइज इसमें थोड़ा और लेंदी भी कर सकते हैं हम इसको, बट दैट इज नॉट देयर फॉर योर सिलेबस एंड नॉट इट इज रिक्वायर्ड. तो वो थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाएगा, बट यू शुड नो दैट आल्सो. तो ये एक पार्ट है उसका. ठीक है, नाउ you just note down this part and we'll go for the further part. अब डायग्राम निकाले, उसके नीचे इक्वेशन डाल दो. That's it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Noted the equation. Okay, this is the way how we are writing directly equation from block diagram. Now let me tell you in depth of this part. So how to draw that complete part, right? But that is for your understanding purpose. I am just telling. Okay. This is the one way. Now this we can write it as h of z. How you are defining h of z equals to, कैसा डिफाइन करते हैं इसको?
Y of z upon x of z.
Okay, h of z equals to, I can write it as y of z upon x of z. ठीक है, और this I will write simply as y of z divided by omega of z, which is multiplied with omega of z divided by x of z. तो मैंने क्या किया, this equation I have just taken divide and multiplied by omega of z or w of z, whatever you want to call, or this is equals to, I can write it as simply it is h1 of z into h2 of z. This is what our requirement. लिख सकते हैं ऐसा? Yes? Any difficulty in understanding this? Hello?
No, sir.
बराबर. So then further, अगर ये आप ऊपर इक्वेशन के साथ कंपेयर करेंगे, then what I can write? What is the value of h1 of z I can write? तो बताएंगे मुझे अभी h1 of z क्या होगा यहाँ पे? h1 of z is equals to, we'll solve for first h1 of z. h1 of z equals to y of z divided by w of z, which is equals to, क्या लिख सकते हैं अभी? The first part I will take it as 7 minus 5.25 z inverse plus 1.375 z power minus 2 divided by 1. ले सकता हूं इसको मैं ऐसा, right? And h2 of z equals to what I can take? h2 of z equals to, I can take it as w of z divided by, क्या ले सकते हैं? x of z, which is equals to, what I can write? Can write it as 1 divided by 1 minus 0.75 z inverse plus 0.125 z power minus 2. Are you getting this point? ऐसा लिख सकते हैं इसको. So this is what he was explained in PPT also. So let us understand with that part. Okay, so this way he has taken key x object equals to y object by w object, or w object by x object, which is equals to this one he has written h object equals to h1 object, h2 object. So here he has taken, you can take any value, no problem. So 1 divided by 1 minus 0.75 z inverse plus 0.125 z power minus 2 multiplied with z minus 5.25 z inverse plus 1.375 z power minus 2. So h1 object equals to 1 divided by this value he has taken. Now, so this, how he is writing is cross multiplication he is doing here, right? So this is what the cross multiplication. यहाँ पे ऐसा cross multiplication कर रहा. So if I multiply this omega object with this part, so what he is writing? So 1 into 0.75 z inverse plus 0.2125 z power minus 2 equals to x object. Now this omega object equals to, he is taking the term x of z and the omega object on the other side. By applying inverse Z transform, we will get omega of n equals x of n plus 0.75 omega of n minus 1 minus 0.125 omega of n minus 2. So ये equation realize कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, right? So this equation is realized. So here output part is omega of n and input part is x of n. So x of n is applied to this equation, or here like omega of n minus 1 and omega of n minus 2. So this side we are applying the input portion. So delay element, so 0.75 and minus 1.25. Now similarly is considering for the second function, then h2 object equals to y object by omega object. ये लिया है. So then again it is simplifying this way. So here, so we will get y of n equals to 7 omega of n minus 5.25 omega of n minus 1 plus 1.375 omega of n minus 2. तो इसके लिए ये ब्लॉक डायग्राम ड्रॉ किया जाए. Okay, so this block diagram he has drawn. Like finally he has combined the two diagrams. तो ये पहला डायग्राम है और ये दूसरा डायग्राम है. And instead of 4 delay elements, as we know that in direct form 2 we are using only the 2 delay elements. So this is what our final diagram, right? And with this he is writing the final expression as equation. So what the equation we have written already, that is there, right? ये दोनों equation बाद में combine कर रहे हैं. So that is what our equation of direct form 2, right? So this is the another way. This is bit lengthy again, right? कौन सा आसान लगता है आप लोगों को? पहला वाला आसान है, ये आसान है?
First one, sir. पहला
आसान है ना? Okay, you just remember that part. No need to go for this one. ठीक है? Now let's move to the next example. Just note down this example. Obtain direct form 2 पूछा है यहाँ पे. We'll go for both. Obtain direct form 1 and direct form 2 realization for the following system function. Let's take this question. Obtain direct form 2, direct form 1 and direct form 2 realization for the following system. तो अब तक difference equation दिया तो हमने direct form 1 and 2 we have just calculated. Right, now here he has given the transfer function. With this we need to calculate direct form 2 and direct form 1 and direct form 2 equations. So how do we calculate that? Okay, so let us do this part. Have you noted the equation? Yes. क्वेश्चन लिख लिया क्या सब लोगों ने?
Yes, sir.
H of z equals to z minus 1, z square plus 5z plus 6, z minus 3 divided by z square plus 6z plus 5. Okay, so this question we have noted. Okay. Now we will solve it. Okay. How can anyone tell me the question? Let me write down the question and we will start for solving. h of z equals to what it is given, क्या दिया हुआ है, z minus 1. What is next? Yes, anyone read the question?
Z square plus 5z plus 6
Z square plus 5z plus
plus 6
6. Okay. Into
into z minus 3. Z minus 3
z minus 3 divided by
by the
huh,
first bracket z square plus 6z plus 5
z square plus 6z plus 5.
plus 5
Okay.
and second bracket
Huh.
z square minus 6z plus 8.
Z square minus 6z plus 8.
6z plus 8.
Okay. Right.
8.
Now let us write down the solution for this. So first we will go for direct form 1. Then we will go for direct form 2. So first we will go for direct form 1. Okay. Now h of z is equals to, first we will simplify these brackets. First हम क्या करेंगे? So we will multiply these two terms. ये और ये multiply करेंगे पहले, ये दोनों. तो क्या आएगा अभी? कोई बताएंगे मुझे यहाँ पे?
Z square minus 4z plus 3.
Z square minus 4z plus 3. पहले वो small brackets में just multiply, then write it like this. So z square plus 5z plus 6 divided by, what we will write? Again it is z square plus 6z plus 5 into, next is z square minus 6z plus 8. Okay. Now still if you multiply this, अभी ये दोनों का multiply ले लो and tell me the answer. Just multiply both the brackets in denominator as well as numerator. And tell me the answer. Yes, anybody has got the answer? All right.
Z raised to 4
Z raised to 4
plus Z raised to 3
plus Z raised to 3
minus 11 Z square
minus 11 Z square
minus 9Z
minus 9Z
plus 18
plus 18 divided by
Z raised to 4
Z raised to 4
minus 23 Z square.
minus 23 na 23 Z square.
Yes, sir. Plus 18Z plus 40.
Plus 18Z plus 40.
40.
40 बराबर।
Yes, sir.
सब लोगों का आया इतना? कितने लोगों का आंसर ये?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's correct. Let me check whether it is right or wrong. Just consider Z4 Z power 3 minus 11 Z square minus 9 Z plus 18. Okay, ठीक है. Right? Now, अभी इसको नेगेटिव पावर में लिखना है हमें. Right? So we will write it in a negative power now. So how do you write the negative power में कैसा लिखेंगे इसको? क्या करना पड़ेगा नेगेटिव पावर में लिखने के लिए? H of Z equals to, we will write it in a negative power. H of Z is equals to, कैसा लिखेंगे नेगेटिव पावर में अभी? Z to the power 4
Divide by z is to 4.
divided by Z raised to 4 we will do. Very good. So what I will write? 1 plus, क्या लिखेंगे अभी? Z power, क्या आएगा वैल्यू यहाँ पे?
-1.
Z raised to -1, then minus 11, Z raised to -2, minus 9, Z raised to -3, then plus 18, Z raised to -4. This is the numerator term. What about denominator term? Again it is 1 plus or minus? Minus है ना? Minus 23 Z to the power -2 we will get, then plus 18 Z raised to -3 plus 40 Z to the power -4. बराबर?
Yes, sir.
Now this H of Z can be written as Y of Z divided by X of Z. लिख सकते हैं हम इसको ऐसा, Y of Z divided by X of Z, which is equals to, we write it as 1 plus Z inverse minus 11 Z power -2 minus 9 Z power -3 plus 18 Z power -4 divided by 1 minus 23 Z power -2 plus 18 Z power -3 plus 40 Z power -4. Hope everyone understood this. Any difficulty here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now just take the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication अगर आप ले रहे हो तो क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पे? Y of Z is multiplied with this term, the numerator term, right? So 1 minus 23 Z power -2 plus 18 Z power -3 plus 40 Z power -4. Okay, it is -4 is equals to, what we can write again? X of Z is multiplied with, तो इसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई करना है हमें, so it is 1 plus Z power -1 minus 11 Z power -2 minus 9 Z power -3 plus 18 Z power -4, right? 18 Z power -4. Hope everyone understood this. Any difficulty in this part?
No, sir.
No, na? Okay. Now we'll write it this way. तो मैं क्या लिख सकता हूं अभी इसको? Y of Z minus 23 Z inverse into Y of Z plus, sorry, Y of Z है, Y of minus 2 है, minus 2 है ना? It is 23 Z power minus 2 is there, so it will be minus 2. Okay, then 18 Z power, how much it is? Minus 3 into Y of Z plus 40 into Z power minus 4 into Y of Z is equals to, now input part we can write it as, क्या लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे, x of z plus z inverse into x of z minus 11 z power minus 2 into x of z minus 9 z cube, that is minus 3 into x of z, then plus 18 z to the power minus 4 into x of z. ठीक है? Any difficulty here?
No, sir.
Are you getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Now, if we apply inverse Z transform to this equation, if we apply inverse Z transform to this, तो क्या लिख सकते हैं अभी? Can anyone tell me? Apply inverse Z transform to this. Y of Z के लिए inverse Z transform लगाने के बाद, what it will happen? Y of n minus, what I can write here? 23 into, yes?
Y of n minus 2.
Y of n minus 2 plus 18 into y of n minus 3 plus 40 into y of n minus 4. Hope everyone has understood this, how I am writing this part. Any doubt here or any,
Yes, sir.
any confusion?
No, sir.
Now, output side, what we will write? वो बताएंगे मुझे क्या लिख सकते हैं वहां पे? On the right side part,
X of n.
it is x of n plus, क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पे? X of
n minus 1.
n minus 1, then minus 11 x of
N minus 2.
n minus 2 minus 9 x of n minus 3 plus 18 x of n minus 4. ठीक है? Let us call it as equation 1. Now hope you can realize this in direct form 1 and direct form 2. कर सकते हैं अभी इसको? Have understood how to convert a transfer function to the difference equation?
Yes, sir.
Now can you realize this? Can you draw the diagram for direct form 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please draw it. Let's see. Or else we will write one more line here. और एक line लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, such that which will be very easy to understand again. So what I can write? Y of n we will write one side and other term on the other side. क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पे अभी? So we will write finally y of n is equals to, ऐसा लिख सकते हैं इसको, y of n is equals to, we'll write this x of n term as it is first. So x of n plus x of n minus 1 minus 11 x of n minus 2 minus 9 x of n minus 3 plus 18 x of n minus 4. Then you just take y term on the right side. So it is, what we will write? Plus 23 y of n minus 2 minus 18 y of n minus 3, then minus 40 y of n minus 4. So now to realize for it, let us call it as equation 2. This is equation 2. Just realize for this. ये इक्वेशन को रियलाइज करना है हमें. Okay. Hope everyone is doing that part. If anybody is having doubt, please ask me the questions. Now, so first we will draw it for direct form 1 and then we will go for direct form 2. Direct form 1. आ गया किसी का आंसर? Everybody has got the diagram, final diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me complete it and we will verify with our answer. Right? Just check, cross check the things. So y of n minus 2 चाहिए हमें directly. We will take the adder at this point. Then we want this part as a adder. यहाँ पे हम इसको ऐसा ले लेते हैं. Okay. Now the multipliers at this point are, यहाँ पे कितना आएगा? This is 23. Fine. At this point it is minus 18. At this point it is minus 40. This is correct? Right from 1?
Yes, sir.
ऐसा आ गया सभी का?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Only 3 members. What about others?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
कुणाला काय अडचण याच्यामध्ये? Any difficulty? Then can you draw the diet from 2 now? If you have got this answer, it's correct. Then draw the diet from 2. Direct from 2, you just draw. Direct from 2. You just keep this part as it is. Let me take think of this part. Yes, have you got the answer?
Yes, sir.
So finally, what we can draw this is, so this part, like first left side part, I will draw it as it is. जैसा वैसा draw करते हैं. This is first delay, like Z inverse 1. Second delay, Z power minus 1. Z power minus 1. Z power minus 1. And this part will keep it as it is. So without forgetting, whatever is there on the right side, first draw it as it is. So most of the time the students were doing the mistake here. They are going to draw this as it is, but they are changing the signs. So please don't change the signs also. So keep the signs as it is. तो पहला आपको जैसा वैसा ड्रॉ करना है. And sometimes the students will write y of n here. So don't do that part. So if you are writing YFN now on the input side, the complete meaning is going to get changed. So be careful on that part also. X of n or Y of n as it is आपको लिखना है. Only thing is we need to change the diagram part. This is the order again. And here finally we get it like this. The multiplier are, this is 1 and this is again 1 and this is minus 11. यहाँ पे इसको connect करना. Then again this is minus 9. This is 18. Right? So likewise you just do this part. यहाँ पे ऐसा आएगा arrows. Fine. Have understood this? Have you got this diagram? Right from 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any difficulty in understanding this?
No.
Okay. Can I move to the next example? So this is what the diagram, final diagram, what he has drawn. Right from 2 equals 2. ये diagram आया हुआ है उनका. Directly right from 2 he has taken. So this is what the diagram. ठीक है? Then we'll go to the next example. Now take this part. Obtain. Here also we'll do direct from 1 and direct from 2 realization. Obtain direct from 1, direct from 2 realization of the following system. Obtain direct from 1 and direct from 2 realization of the following system. Can you do it by yourself? Can anyone tell me how to proceed with this? ऐसा करना है इसको अभी solve. पहला डिफरेंस इक्वेशन लिखना पड़ेगा आपको. Then you have to go for direct from 1 and direct from 2. So here directly powers are given in negative. So इसको convert करने की जरूरत नहीं. Just you take the product of the denominator functions. You'll get a transfer function. Then write the equation in terms of y of z by x of z and simplify it. Get the difference equation. Then draw direct from 1 and direct from 2 equations. Yes, anybody has got the h of z expression? Nara? Now the answer 1 plus z inverse divided by 1 minus 5 by 4 z inverse plus 3 by 4 z power minus 2 minus 1 by 8 z power minus 3. Anybody has got this answer?
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो इसको अपना प्रोसीजर के हिसाब से जाओ अभी, right? Here he has done it with difficult method, like you will go with our procedure. So what is h of z after simplification? 1 plus z inverse 1 plus z inverse divided by, तो बताइए मुझे आंसर कितना आया था वो? Can anyone tell me the answer here? H of z 1 minus हेलो h of z का इक्वेशन बताओ ना, ट्रांसफर फंक्शन
5 by 4 z inverse
5 by 4 z inverse
plus 3 by 4
plus 3 by 4
z raised to minus 2
z raised to minus 2
minus 1 by 8 z raised to minus
1 by 8 z raised to minus 3.
3.
ठीक है? हाँ. So you calculate here the difference equation. Now you tell me direct difference equation. Y of n equals to, अभी मैं in depth नहीं जाऊँगा. Like you are all able to do that part now. Just tell me y of n. Yes, anybody has got the answer for y of n?
Yes, sir.
Now, y of n equals to
X of n plus x of n minus 1
x of n plus x of n minus 1. Okay.
plus 5 by 4 y of n minus 1
Plus 5 by 4 y of n minus 1
minus 3 by 4 y of n minus 2
minus 3 by 4 y of n minus 2
plus 1 by 8 y of n minus 3.
plus 1 by 8 y of n minus 3. Hope everyone has got this answer. आ गए क्या सब लोगों का ये आंसर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you draw the direct form 1 and direct form 2 for this equation.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So you just call it as equation 1 and draw the direct form 1 and direct form 2 for this. In that time I will take the attendance also. Today's absent number are roll number 2, 13, 24, 25, 36, 40, 48, 49, 54, 55, 56. 56 is not there today. Pratik. 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 65, 69, 74.
Sir, 28.
28 we call us madam. Yes, you are present. Still anybody is there? Don't leave the session. You have to tell me the answer and then you can leave the session. लगेच पळायचं असतं यांना. आन्सर विन्सर काय सांगायचीच गरज नाही. नावासाठी जॉईन करण्यासारखंच आहे सगळं. फर्स्ट टेल मी द आन्सर देन यू कॅन लीव द सेशन. कोणाला जायचं त्याने आन्सर सांगून जायचं. How many of you have got direct from 1?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
सारा है ना सबका?
Yes.
Sometimes what are the mistakes I have observed in the examination are sometimes the students will forget to write x of n and y of n. Sometimes they will keep only खाली डब्बा, right? Nothing z inverse. Z inverse रहता ही नहीं है वहाँ पे. तो सिर्फ खाली डब्बा अगर रहेगा तो मार्क्स 00 मिलेंगे, right? 1 0 नहीं 2 0. So you should remember that block should be filled by z inverse. And you have to give the proper input and proper output also. काय काय लोक डायग्राम ड्रॉ करतात त्याला इनपुट आउटपुट दाखवतच नाही. Then how do you expect the marks for that? The signs should be a proper again. You should add proper multiplier, proper adder, complete होना चाहिए उसको, right? तो ऐसे छोटे छोटे गलतियां मत करो. आप लोगों को लगता है कि मैंने पूरा किया, लेकिन मार्क्स वहां पे 0 आने के बाद पता चलता अरे ये रह गया था बोल के, right? So by knowing all the things, don't do the mistake. So this is minus, na? Minus, and this is 1 by 8 again. Okay, and here we have this part as x of n. So here multiplier is 1. Now put this to 1 right now. Okay, this is our direct form 2. Hope everyone has got this answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Direct form 2. Okay, so this is all about direct form 1 and direct form 2. For more examples, you can refer the book and you can do the practice on that part. So maybe tomorrow I'm going to start with a cascading part. Thank you. We'll close the session here.